Many people ask me, which vitamins should I really be taking after 65? And the honest answer might surprise you. Because what you think is helping your health could actually be draining your strength, fogging your brain, and putting your heart at risk. If you're over 65, or caring for someone who is, you need to hear this now. Some of the most common vitamins seniors take every day can do more harm than good, unless taken the right way. In this video from Wellness Wisdom, I'm breaking down the 4 vitamins seniors should never take without medical guidance, and the 4 that could transform your energy, memory, and longevity. In my list, 4 vitamins can quietly harm your health after age 65, and 4 others might help you live longer and feel stronger. Imagine this, you're doing everything right, taking your daily supplements, staying active, eating well, but 1 or 2 of those pills could actually be speeding up aging from the inside. Clinical research shows older adults taking certain supplements are at a much higher risk of health complications, including early death. Surprised? You're not alone. A lot of folks don't realize that your body changes after 65. Your liver works slower. Your kidneys don't filter as well. Nerve tissue becomes more delicate. That means what used to be safe might now be dangerous. Today we'll break down the 4 vitamins to avoid, and 4 you really should take daily. Stay with us till the end, because the last vitamin we cover has been linked to a 36% lower risk of dying from any cause. That's a big deal. Let's begin with the ones to cut back on. The first might sound harmless. It's even in many multivitamins. But for older adults, it's not so simple. Take vitamin A in the form of retinol. On the surface, it looks like a good guy. Supports your vision, boosts immunity, and keeps skin healthy. But here's the catch. After 65, your body can't handle excess retinol the same way. Unlike vitamins that dissolve in water and exit through urine, vitamin A is fat-soluble. It stays in your body. Over time, it stockpiles in the liver and fatty tissue. That can become toxic, especially if you're taking more than 2,000 or 3,000 micrograms a day. The signs are sneaky. Think about Judy, 71, from Florida. She thought her dry skin and aching joints were just part of getting older. But when her doctor reviewed her supplement list, the culprit was too much retinol. After switching to food-based vitamin A, her symptoms eased within weeks. A study from Europe even found older adults with high vitamin A intake had a significantly higher risk of irregular heart rhythms, which can trigger strokes. If your supplement still includes retinol or retinol palmitate, check that label. Women shouldn't exceed 700 micrograms daily and men 900. Better yet, skip the synthetic form altogether. Choose foods like carrots, spinach, and sweet potatoes instead. These contain beta-carotene, a plant-based form of vitamin A your body can safely manage. It only converts it when needed, so there's almost no risk of taking too much. Now let's talk about vitamin number 3 on the danger list. This one is often pushed on seniors, even when they don't need it. Iron. Iron sounds essential, right? It helps fight tiredness and anemia. But here's what people like George, 68, wish they'd known earlier. After retirement, he started taking a senior strength multivitamin that included iron. Within months, he was feeling sluggish, bloated, and had strange chest tightness. A checkup revealed iron overload. His body was storing more than it could handle. That's the risk. As we age, we stop losing iron the way we used to. But iron supplements keep adding to the pile. It collects in the liver, pancreas, even the heart. Too much causes something called oxidative stress. Think of it like rust forming in your organs. That stress inflames tissues and raises your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Unless you've been diagnosed with iron deficiency anemia by a doctor and confirmed through blood work, it's safest to avoid iron supplements after 65. You'll still get what you need from a healthy diet: beans, leafy greens, eggs. But extra iron? That's where the trouble begins. That's when things go wrong. Unstable molecules called free radicals start attacking healthy cells. They trigger inflammation deep in your tissues, quietly aging your organs from the inside. Iron overload doesn't just sit in your system. It sparks the formation of toxic byproducts called lipid peroxides. These are directly linked to conditions like Alzheimer's, certain cancers, and heart disease. And here's the kicker: most older adults don't actually need extra iron. Men stop losing iron after puberty. Women stop after menopause. Unless you've had major blood loss, surgery, ulcers, or a diagnosed iron deficiency, your daily meals are likely giving you all the iron you need. Foods like red meat, beans, spinach, and even cereals are naturally iron-rich. Adding a supplement on top of that, that's what tips the scale. The damage often builds slowly. People feel joint aches, tiredness, foggy memory, or strange heart flutters. Many chalk it up to aging. But under the surface, that extra iron is quietly wearing down your brain, heart, and liver. And unlike low iron, which is easily fixed, high iron takes much longer to bring down. Sometimes the damage is already done before it's caught. That's why if you're still taking a multivitamin with iron, now's the time to hit pause. Ask your doctor for a serum ferritin and transferrin saturation test. These two blood tests can tell if your iron stores are too high, and if they are, it's time to back off iron supplements and cut back on red meat. Look for multivitamins labeled iron-free. Your younger body may have needed that boost. But after 65, iron can do more harm than good. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire your aging organs can't handle. Now, let's move to vitamin number 2. This one is everywhere. You'll find it in nearly every product aimed at bone strength. But for many seniors, it's quietly weakening your health from another angle: calcium. Calcium has been a household name for years. It's plastered on cereal boxes, supplement labels, and pamphlets in every clinic. It's sold as the ultimate defense against fractures and bone thinning. But here's the part they often leave out. Taking calcium alone, especially in pill form, can raise your risk of heart problems. We're talking strokes, heart attacks, and hardened arteries. And that's not hype, it's backed by science. Calcium is still essential, of course, but where it ends up is more important than how much you take. In your younger years, hormones help your bones soak it up like a sponge. But by the time you're in your late 60s or 70s, that sponge gets stiff. Bones absorb less. So where does the leftover calcium go? Often into soft tissues, your joints, your kidneys, even the lining of your arteries. That's where the real trouble starts. Artery calcification is one of the sneakiest risks in older adults, and calcium pills are a big contributor. People like Barbara, 73, thought she was helping her bones by taking a daily 1,000 milligram calcium supplement. But she ended up with chest tightness, leg cramps, and was later diagnosed with artery hardening. Her doctor took her off the supplements and helped her rebuild her diet instead, with real foods. Leafy greens, canned sardines, yogurt, chia seeds. These deliver calcium in a form your body can actually use. Plus, they come with the bonus of other nutrients that support absorption. And here's something most seniors don't realize. If you're taking acid blockers for reflux like many do, your stomach acid is too weak to properly absorb calcium supplements anyway. That means you're getting all the side effects without the bone support. On top of that, too much calcium can block absorption of other important minerals like zinc and magnesium, so it creates a ripple effect. The better path? Focus on food-based calcium. And if you need more support, choose supplements that combine calcium with vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. These two nutrients act like traffic directors. They help calcium go into bones, not arteries. If your current multivitamin has 500 milligrams or more of calcium and you're already eating dairy or greens regularly, it's time to reassess. Because your bones don't just need calcium, they need balance. Your bones need more than just calcium. They need balance, movement, and the right nutrients to work properly. And your heart? It depends on you to keep calcium where it belongs, in your bones, not in places where it causes harm, like your arteries. Now, let's talk about vitamin number 1 on the list of vitamins to avoid. This one may surprise you the most because it's so common and often taken without a second thought. Yet it's strongly linked to memory problems, muscle loss, and even increased risk of death when taken in high doses without proper testing. I'm talking about vitamin B6. Many people think vitamin B6 is harmless, something you take to boost energy, support your nerves, or clear up brain fog. It's in tons of multivitamins and brain health supplements. Doctors often recommend it too. But here's the catch. After age 65, large doses of B6 can quietly damage your nervous system. It can shrink your muscle strength and cause symptoms that look like normal aging, but are actually signs of vitamin toxicity. B6 is water-soluble, so you might assume excess amounts simply flush out of your body. But vitamin B6 is different. When taken in large doses over time, especially from supplements, it builds up in your nerves. This buildup becomes toxic and starts harming your sensory nerves. That damage shows up as tingling, numbness, burning sensations in your feet, balance issues, and muscle weakness. Many seniors experiencing these symptoms are misdiagnosed with diabetic neuropathy or just told it's old age. The real cause? Too much B6. The official upper safe limit for vitamin B6 is 100 milligrams a day. But research shows that even 50 milligrams daily can cause nerve damage in older adults. Many energy and brain-boosting supplements contain well over 100% of this limit in just one dose. When you combine those with your multivitamin and fortified foods, you can easily reach toxic levels without realizing it. Once nerve damage starts, it's slow to heal. Older adults are especially vulnerable because metabolism slows down, liver clearance decreases, And many have conditions like diabetes or thyroid issues that already stress the nervous system. So what's the safe amount? You still need vitamin B6, but only in small doses. The daily recommended intake is about 1.5 milligrams for women and 1.7 milligrams for men. You can get this naturally from foods like chickpeas, tuna, turkey, bananas, and fortified cereals. Unless your doctor has confirmed you have a B6 deficiency through blood tests, there's no need to take high-dose supplements. If your multivitamin or nerve support supplement contains more than 5 to 10 milligrams per serving, it's time to reconsider. Look for senior-specific formulas or get your levels tested with a healthcare provider. When it comes to B6, more is definitely not better. After 65, more can mean permanent nerve damage. That completes our list of 4 vitamins that can be harmful to seniors if taken without medical advice. Now let's focus on the 4 vitamins you absolutely should take daily after 65. I'll rank them from least to most important. Number 4 is magnesium. Magnesium is often overlooked, but is incredibly important for aging bodies. By the time you're past 65, your magnesium stores have likely dropped quite a bit. This happens because your body absorbs less magnesium with age, your kidneys waste more of it, and many medications common in seniors, like diuretics, acid blockers, and blood pressure drugs, flush magnesium out faster. The result? Symptoms like tiredness, muscle cramps, restless nights, anxiety, irregular heartbeat, and even problems managing blood sugar. These symptoms creep in slowly and often get mistaken for just getting older. But when magnesium levels are restored, many seniors notice big improvements: better sleep, less muscle cramping, improved balance, and sharper thinking. Magnesium is essential for more than 300 enzyme systems in your body. It helps control blood pressure, supports how your nerves and muscles work, and keeps your blood sugar balanced. Magnesium also plays a big role in keeping your heart beating steadily and your brain working well. Research shows that not having enough magnesium can increase your risk of dementia, irregular heart rhythms like atrial fibrillation, and even type 2 diabetes. But not every magnesium supplement is created equal. Many popular types, such as magnesium oxide, don't absorb well and often upset the stomach. For seniors, the best choices are forms like magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate. These are easier on your digestion and absorb better as your body ages. The right daily dose usually falls between 250 and 400 milligrams, depending on your diet and health. You can also get magnesium naturally from foods like leafy greens, avocados, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and black beans. However, because the soil where food is grown has less magnesium nowadays, many seniors still need to supplement, especially if you take several medications. Next up is vitamin number 3. This one powers more than 1,000 cellular functions, helps keep your immune system strong, and may reduce your chances of cancer and respiratory infections after 65. But before we dive in, if you're finding this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss out on future wellness tips. Vitamin number 3 is vitamin D3. This isn't just a bone booster, it's actually one of the most important hormones in your body. Yes, it's technically a hormone. After age 65, your skin's ability to make vitamin D3 from sunlight drops by more than half. If you spend a lot of time indoors, wear sunscreen, or live in northern areas, your vitamin D levels can fall without you even noticing. This matters because low vitamin D3 can cause tiredness, weak bones, muscle loss, weaker immunity, and a greater chance of infections. What's more worrying is how vitamin D3 deficiency links to serious illnesses. A big review in 2020 showed seniors with low vitamin D3 had a 50% higher chance of catching respiratory infections and a 30% higher chance of dying from all causes, including heart disease, diabetes, and some cancers. Vitamin D3 helps your immune system spot and fight off threats by activating immune cells and lowering chronic inflammation. It also helps your body heal damaged tissues faster. That's why people with good vitamin D3 levels tend to get sick less and recover quicker. In your brain, vitamin D3 supports memory, thinking skills, and keeps your mood steady. Low vitamin D3 is strongly connected to depression and a higher risk of dementia in older adults. The problem? Most seniors don't get enough, and most multivitamins don't have enough vitamin D3 to make up for the gap. The usual recommended amount of vitamin D from food and sunlight is around 600 to 800 international units a day. But research shows that most people over 65 actually need between 1,000 and 2,000 IU daily, just to keep their blood levels healthy. If your vitamin D3 is already low, which is very common, especially in the winter months, you might need even higher doses, but only under your doctor's guidance. The best form to take is called cholecalciferol, or D3, not D2. D3 is absorbed better, more active in your body, and closer to what your skin makes naturally from the sun. You can find it as liquid drops, soft gels, or capsules, and it's absorbed best when taken with meals that contain some fat. Now, moving on to vitamin number 2, a nutrient that doesn't get enough attention but is vital for your red blood cells, nerves, and brain health. Many seniors don't realize they are quietly deficient, which can lead to weakness, memory struggles, and sometimes even a misdiagnosis of dementia. This is vitamin B12. If you're over 65, there's a good chance your B12 levels are low without you knowing it. Early symptoms can be subtle, feeling tired, forgetting things, or tingling in your hands or feet. But if it's left untreated, B12 deficiency can become serious. It can mimic dementia, weaken your legs, affect your balance, and often goes unnoticed until permanent damage happens. Vitamin B12 is crucial for healthy nerves, making red blood cells and brain function. But as we get older, our stomach produces less acid, which is needed to separate B12 from protein in foods like meat, eggs, and dairy. On top of that, common medications such as antacids or metformin can make absorption even harder. So even if you eat well, you might still slowly develop a deficiency. This isn't just about memory. B12 deficiency can cause weakness in your legs, trouble walking steadily, and increase your risk of falls because your peripheral nerves start sending mixed signals. Many seniors mistake this for arthritis or just normal aging, but often it's something simple and treatable. How do you fix it? The first step is to stop relying only on food for your B12. After 60, your body struggles to absorb it properly without enough stomach acid. Taking supplemental B12 is usually the better choice. Look for methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin forms. These bypass the stomach and are absorbed directly through your mouth or gut lining. The ideal daily dose for seniors is between 500 and 1,000 micrograms, but some people might need more depending on their lab results. Since B12 is water-soluble, your body gets rid of any extra. You can take it as a tablet, a sublingual lozenge under your tongue, or if your deficiency is severe, a weekly injection might be needed. If you're over 65 and haven't had your B12 levels checked lately, ask your doctor for a test. It might be the most important number in your blood work because if your B12 is low, your brain, muscles, and nerves have to work harder. Fixing it can make you feel like you're 10 years younger. Finally, here comes vitamin number 1, the most important vitamin for anyone over 65. It protects your heart, brain, bones, and immune system all at once. In fact, a major European study found that seniors with enough of this vitamin had a 36% lower risk of death from all causes. Number 1 on the list, omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. This isn't your average vitamin, but for anyone over 65, omega-3s are absolutely critical. These essential fats have been studied more extensively than almost any other supplement, and the evidence is hard to ignore. Omega-3 fatty acids protect your brain, heart, joints, and may even extend your lifespan. Let's dig into the science. A large 2021 study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 42,000 adults aged 60 and older. The findings? Those with the highest omega-3 blood levels had a 36% lower risk of death from all causes. This wasn't just about heart health, it was about living longer overall. Another study in the journal Circulation found that omega-3 supplementation reduced the risk of fatal heart attacks in seniors by over 45%. These aren't small numbers. They represent real, life-changing impacts on both quality and length of life. Your body relies on EPA and DHA to build brain tissue, reduce inflammation, keep blood vessels flexible, and regulate your heart's rhythm. Without enough omega-3s, older adults face higher risks of memory decline, irregular heartbeats, joint pain, and faster aging in every organ system. Yet here's the shocking truth. Over 68% of Americans over 60 are deficient in omega-3s because they don't eat enough fatty fish or supplement properly. The best dietary sources are cold water fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. But to get the amount your aging body truly needs, food alone usually isn't enough. That's where high-quality fish oil supplements come in. Look for one that provides at least 1,000 milligallons of combined EPA and DHA daily. If you have heart issues or chronic inflammation, you might need 2,000 millimolars or more, but always check with your doctor first. Choose a formula tested for purity, free from heavy metals, and preferably in triglyceride form for better absorption. Taking it with food also helps reduce any fishy aftertaste. And if you're vegan or allergic to fish, there are excellent algae-based omega-3 supplements that provide DHA directly. Omega-3s do so much more than just prevent heart attacks or strokes. They help you think more clearly, move more easily, sleep more deeply, and age more gracefully. They literally form the structure of your brain and facilitate communication between cells. After 65, this isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. For seniors wanting to stay sharp, steady, and strong well into their 70s and beyond, omega-3s are the closest thing we have to nutritional insurance. They don't just help you live longer, they help you stay you longer. You've just learned the truth about vitamins after 65. Some can help you live longer, think clearer, and stay strong. Others? They might be slowly draining your strength, fogging your brain, and putting your heart at risk. Even if the label says it's for seniors, it's not about taking more, it's about taking smarter. You need the right nutrients, in the right form, at the right dose for your age, your body, and your future. That means cutting out the toxic extras and finally giving your cells the support they need to keep you alive, mobile, and sharp. So what's in your medicine cabinet right now? Comment below and tell us which vitamin shocked you the most. Tap the like button if this video helped, and hit subscribe. We break down the science that keeps you living stronger, longer. If you have questions or want to share your own experiences, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.